this is a Polo 6 TSI that I bought from auction, and we have a lot of work to do. The car, it had a TSI bumper, so I really was a fan of his sedan bumper, so I went to and get a sedan bumper. So the only problem with these bumpers are all of the extra grills and stuff, so I'm still missing a few things. Then I went and bought some LED headlights, and then also in terms of mechanically, when you're buying a car from auction, trust me, there's lots of stuff. So first, battery, then I put some CVs in, did a service, change bearings, change tie rod ends, there's a lot that I did. And then when we move to tires, so when I bought the car, there was 185/50 on one side. Each tire was different, so 185, then it was 195/60s, then it was it was just cock bad. And then I sprayed the calipers, just a small touch up there. Then I also did some interior work, nothing too hectic, just fix the seat, and then on the back the bumper was also very bad condition, so it was cracking and peeling, so I went and sprayed this bumper also. I do plan on changing it in future, but all I've done now to the car is just to make it look a bit more decent, to get it to how it looks now. So then the way it looks now, it's on card springs. So yeah, we don't have money for coilovers and stuff, so driving a high car for me is just not it. So I went to card springs, cheapest way. Then we had dash lights, a lot of dash lights. So I had a steering light, EPC light, ABS, traction light also. So first thing I did was change speed sensors. Then speed sensors weren't the issue. Then I changed bearings, so did lots of research, found out that there's a reluctor ring on the bearing, so it's magnets that reads the sensor. So I'm still struggling with this issue now. Currently we have 2 dash lights on, one also with an airbag, but yeah. Then about this car, so this car is a trend line, so 2017 TSI trend line, so base model. So it doesn't come with the touch steering wheel, the bigger radio. It is a bit slower in a comfort line, as you can see, no sunroof, all of those things. And then what's wrong with the car? So already you can see there's dents on the car. So number one dent is that side over here. So this is the problem with this car. It has a lot of bodywork, a lot. So then also we have the sill. The sill is also fucked up. I'm missing this beading here. The car is not straight also, which every day it pisses me off. And the other thing is both sides is fucked up. Okay, so on that side, this door here is also very bad. So there is body filler on this door. Then as you can see, the sill is also fucked up. But this side it's only the left door. So the sill here and the sill there is fucked up. But I need a new door. Then the most expensive thing is my roof. So when you buy a car from auction or we buy cars, you don't know the previous owner. So I don't know what happened to the roof exactly, but my guess is they had hail damage, and what they probably did was they put body filler on the roof. So now the roof is cracking and the roof is wavy and it just doesn't look right. So in future we do plan on putting a sunroof in. I'm not excited for that. And then here at the back we have my tailgate. So my tailgate is skew. So I don't know if you can see from here, the stoplight is skew, so you can see it goes in here more and then it's out here. This glass is sitting a bit out also, so on that side it's more out and that side it's in. Then here it's skew, so it's not sitting right. So I am gonna replace this tailgate in future. That's about it for now. So I do plan on obviously bagging a car and doing all of that stuff, but I'm gonna take you guys along on that journey. So what I've done to the car now is just for it to look a bit more decent so I can get around with it. But what I'm gonna do is more the bigger things, and that's where I'm gonna involve you guys. In the next video, guys, we are gonna plan on, I am gonna get parts. So first things first, I'm gonna get the door, the left door. So that's what we're gonna do in the next video. So I have to spray the entire side, or we have to fix the entire side so that everything matches up, and then gonna buy some side skirts. So I want the 6C side skirts. So over here on the Jetta, the sedan bumper, this thingy here lines up with the side skirt. So that's the only side skirt I want. I know there's a lot to go for. Then also I'm gonna buy the tailgate, buy a steering wheel. So please, if you guys do wanna see that or you're interested, then just let me know. Questions on Instagram, you guys asked some questions. Let me just go through it with you. So someone said, what's the hardest challenge so far? So far it has to be that ABS light and that traction light. It's just costing me more and more. And I've been through, I think, 3 different auto elects. I think I paid 2.8 to one of them, and they weren't able to clear it. So that guy didn't know what he was doing. But he fixed my wipers at least, because my wipers weren't working. And then he wasn't able to find the problem, so I had to do it myself, do research, and then like I said, it ended up being a reluctant ring on a bearing. And then am I gonna bag the Vivo? My brother, this car, it's not a Vivo, it's a TSI. But yes, I am gonna bag the car in future. I'm definitely gonna do a video on it in future. So definitely gonna bag a car myself. I'm gonna go with a simple caster setup, and then do the boot setup and everything myself. And then am I gonna put a heavy sound in the car? So I'm not a fan of sound, so I like hearing it in other people's cars, but not my car, because whenever I did have loud sound, there's always something small that messes it up. So I don't think I would, but I think I'll maybe put like maybe 2 8-inches with a small Indiana amp. But yeah, that's really not what I'm interested in. What have you planned on doing, and have you finished it? So I'm not even 50% done with this car. So like I said in a previous video, there's still a lot of stuff to do. So there's still the sunroof, the air, to fix the whole car. I need to spray the whole car. I need to put a wheel. I still need to fix the ABS light and all of those other stuff. But like I said, what I've done so far is just so that the car can look a bit more decent. So it's just for, like, I can drive around at least. I'm not driving in a shit car. But if you look closely, you're gonna see, that car, it's rubbish. But I wanted something that I can build. And then that also brings us to the next question: how did the idea of a build aspire? So most of you know I had a red Vivo. So with the red Vivo, it was, for me, it was boring. You couldn't do much on that car. So I'm a OEM guy, so I don't like putting in, let's say, a Taga radio star sound. It must be a factory radio. So with these cars, you're able to choose from 5 different bumpers, back and front. You can put a touch steering, a button steering. You can put the OEM radio in, even the new spec one. There's just lots of stuff you can do, especially even with mods. Even the sunroof, you don't get those cars with OEM sunroofs. They always have either Tiguan and I like it, but in terms of when you sell a car for value, it's not going to keep its value. So yeah, I like to keep a car original and just clean. That's all I like doing. And then most rewarding part so far is the ABS light and fixing my front end. So when I got my car, my front end was terrible. It was terrible. So it was like the lights were bad, the bumper was bad, the car was skewed, the back bumper was bad. So when I just did that little front end touch up that I posted on Instagram, that has to be the most rewarding part so far, because once I saw how it looked, it was just. And then someone said I'm one of the inspirations in a stance game. Thank you so much, brother. You see, it's for you, my brother, doing something like this, going out of my comfort zone to start this YouTube video. But yeah, thank you so much, brother. And then you guys asked to feature. I'll show you guys what. This is what's happened to the Jetta so far. So I don't know if you guys can see, or if you notice that he's put the stock wheels back on. He also put the back bumper on. I don't know if you guys remember German versus Jap. Back bumper was off and it had a different wheel. So yeah, in future, definitely gonna feature this car a lot more. Yeah, this car is beautiful, and it really just only comes out for those bigger shows. So yeah, that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Drewy and this is my car diary. Please stay tuned for any future uploads, any work that we're going to be doing on our cars. Definitely going to feature some special guests, some of the other builds that I'm surrounded with. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please follow me on Instagram, Drewyscardiary. And then make sure you put the post notifications on and subscribe. Thanks, gents.